another two regulars, in the Texas scene. Obviously, one of them being Louisiana. We are going to get Zai versus SHADIC, which is pretty nice. Zai, one of those other players who did a lot of travel, has done a lot of traveling. Also, if I'm not mistaken, representing Northwood University as well. One of the newest additions to the collegiate Smash scene in North America, which honestly is there's a lot of opportunity in that scene of things. There's a lot of top players who, maybe some top players that that are also in the collegiate scene. Obviously, Lima moving to South Carolina to go to Winthrop. Part of that dynamic, that dynasty. Sonic's also playing for Fisher as well. Nexus, Mr. E. There's so many top players who are now starting to, they get the opportunity to go back to school.
Yes.
And further better their lives potentially, and that's all a result of just being good at the game, which is kind of nice to see. So
yeah, collegiate definitely a very, very big part of the Smash scene, especially with the championship that they have every year.
Yeah.
So it's really, really cool to see. Definitely, especially at the with players furthering their education and then also taking some stocks in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for a better combination, especially in the esports scene.
Yeah, so, yeah, absolutely, for sure. So SHADIC, one of those youngins, right? So still not in the conversations about college yet. Obviously, definitely doing a lot of great things for himself. Growing up right in front of everyone, which is kind of nice to see.
Yeah. At one point in time, SHADIC was a young buck asking for
the youngest
pictures,
of bucks.
The pictures with their asking for autograph pictures with their with the Smash person that they the Smash player that they like, the Smash player that they idolize. Now it seems like the shoe's on the other foot because Ivan is SHADIC. He's Lumi ranked, right?
Lumi rank, yeah. Recently on the Lumi rank as well. So top 50 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. That's pretty awesome to see for sure. I mean, I remember SHADIC being everyone was this kid's gonna be really good. Just watch, it's gonna happen. And sure enough is now
10K SHADIC.
Yeah, 10K SHADIC is great. So if you invested early on in the SHADIC stocks, you're rich right now.
Definitely, yeah. SHADIC with over 10,000 hours with this character named Corrin and knows the ins and outs and has placed top 8 in a lot of tournaments.
Yeah,
placed top 8 in a lot of majors in 2023. So
yeah, has wins over so many top players. Mutace being one of them. So that's a matchup that if Zai doesn't come in and if SHADIC this is just another step in the process, that winners finals matchup of potentially SHADIC versus Mutace is going to be really interesting to see. But right now, you got one more person in your way before your fated dance against Mutace, and it's Zai. This matchup is actually, I feel like, because Palu's so tall, those falling aerials just make it easier to hit on Palu.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So and if there's one character that's fundamentally sound against another character, that's a pretty good matchup spread. I would say Palutena against Corrin would definitely be that character.
Yeah, for sure. And right now, both players just kind of scrapping towards each other. And great situation awareness right there from SHADIC. You eat those nairs on the platform, and instead of trying to fight, knowing when it's your turn against someone like Palu, who can, just overwhelm you with hitboxes and overwhelm you with positioning as well, knowing when it's your turn is so important right here. Good air dodge. Yeah, no air dodge right there. That would have been something really scary. A lot of players right there, they get hit, and, that's air dodge, back air, dead. But right now, shoes on the other foot, like you mentioned earlier, SHADIC, going up first stock.
SHADIC, he knows the situations. SHADIC knows that, bro, if there's an opportunity for me to ledge jump right here, I'm definitely going to take it, though. But Zai, definitely no slouch right here, except for missing that up smash like that. And here we go. The edge guarding from SHADIC so good. And that is definitely going to be the zone breaker right there. The fact that you're going to be able to just run up, and if you feel that the pressure's too much, you're going to be able to down touch it or at least get a counter going. Yeah. Good parry from SHADIC. Just trying to keep that disadvantage going right here. And Zai, having a little bit of trouble right here. Hasn't taken the stock yet.
Yeah, definitely hasn't taken the stock, though. Explosive Flame will do it. Back here at the ledge will do it. Back there will also do it. Dash attack also also doing it right there. That's a good, like, anti-air of sorts. Like, if you want to jump, it just covers that short hop range really, really well. Pin at the ledge will also do it as well. I'm actually excited to see if SHADIC can find some of those, like, you know, those instant pins, right, on the two-frame, the recovery, especially the teleport, right? So
you saw Zai get 45% off of that. He got hit with the top hit of Explosive Flame and netted all that damage from that.
Yeah, definitely. Again, these top players, the craziest thing to me to watch about these top players is how little of an opening they can get and how much they get out of those little openings, right? So that's actually really, really nice to see for sure. A little bit of that was an interesting up B. Definitely might have been a misinput, right?
Yeah, he definitely felt him. He felt that he was going to try to like dash attack and something, and he immediately wanted to shut that down with the up B. Very, very smart right there.
Up throw?
And up throw, definitely going to do it. And here we go. One stock to go already for SHADIC.
Yeah, so far though, not looking too bad right now though. Zai, one good guess, one good option right here, and it's even stocks right here. Oh, but yeah, the drag down into the grab, trying to get something like that. SHADIC, unfortunately, popping up behind Zai, so not able to work out, but that's going to be the back throw. Not going to do it just yet, ever so slightly. That was a good counter, too. Good awareness. And the back there to boot. And back to even stocks. I mean, like you said, you know, finds like very stray hits and then just gets a ton of damage. So Zai doing, you know, definitely going to have to try to do the most right here. That first nair going to be the way to do it for sure. Only attained 37%. Falling nair right there from SHADIC. That's a back air coming in right there. There it is. Not going to do it just yet, though.
91%, just trying to keep him on his heels right here. The edge guarding from him has always absolutely been ridiculous, and still going to let him get some breathing room here. And he wants to keep him here at platform length, but Zai trying to stay over here in the middle of the board, and SHADIC was going for the pin right there. Not going to be able to find it, and Zai trying to just survive just for a little bit more, just to get some offensive things started. But the mix-ups right here from SHADIC doing so well.
Yeah, doing really, really well, and just decides to use the back throw just to put SHADIC in the corner. Gets hit by the very end of that bottom explosive flame. One good guess from Zai, that could be the game. Multi-jabs right here. Can you find an opening? Oh, but tries to get the pin right there.
Yeah, he got the parry and tried to get the pin. Trying to find a gap right there. Not going to be able to find it here, but the mix-ups doing well, but the up smash missing, and still not a big capitalization off of it. But man, but gets hit with the pin into the kick on the other side for the mix-up. Oh yeah, SHADIC 1-0.
Yeah, you already know they're going to be typing in the chat all caps good, right? Like SHADIC doing a really good job right there. Zai, though, putting up quite a bit of a fight right there. So yeah, the fact that that jab did not, you know, like SHADIC was aware and tried to stuff it out with the pin and ended up getting hit by it anyways, just like prolonged that situation for SHADIC a little bit. And again, these players, you know, you give them a little bit of space, give them a little bit of room to make some big plays, and they will not disappoint for sure. So SHADIC needs to clean that one up accordingly. A little bit of a flub, a little bit of spaghetti at the very end as well, but SHADIC still taking that first game. Looking pretty good, but Zai not too far behind. Looking really solid. Yep. Zai is one of those players who, like, I feel like, I don't really know Zai too much as a person, but just feel like no matter what, they just show up and it's just like, here it is. Good Palutena gameplay and good placements. Yeah. Pretty consistently.
Very, very consistent. Zai is a very, very good player out of Louisiana. And like you said, super duper consistent. I agree 100%. Consistency may need to define its presence though, because SHADIC right now 84%, and this is what he was trying to do earlier. He felt that like he was coming in with a dash attack and he wanted to snipe it out with up B, was able to get it right there, and SHADIC already at 117%.
Yeah, definitely looking great. Floats right above the explosive flame and gets that tipper pin. Great opening from SHADIC, and again, you know, even your favorite top players can get top players sometimes. You know, Zai needs to stop the bleeding pretty quickly so it doesn't run away from him. And then all of a sudden you blink and you're down 2-zip. Gets the back throw right here just to put SHADIC in the corner. Has to guess with the less shot option, but the rising fares. Great stuff right there. Wanting to find something right here, but Zai again stuffing out, you know, whatever option SHADIC was going for with a dash attack. That's such a good burst option that also kills eventually.
Yeah.
That's so good. Like the Palu dash attack really strong for sure.
Here we go, and holding the up smash right there and finding a way to get that stock right here. Very, very well done. Finally a stock gone from SHADIC, and SHADIC doesn't have to like approach necessarily. Like these combos coming out from Zai Oh, the footstool. Oh, my God. Cooking.
Oh my God. You know, Zai needed to respond this game too, and he needed to respond after the beginning of this game. And respond he did. He looks fantastic right now. 115, obviously, you know, not out of the woods just yet, and SHADIC just immediately silencing the Louisiana fans.
Bro.
It's like, I still got some more gas in the tank right now, so.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness. And I saw the jab trying to get like a little ledge guard situation with the two-framer as well. And man, Zai trying to just make a case here. Got a lot of momentum, but SHADIC slowly gaining back right here.
Oh, tries to find something right here. Oh, but every time you whiff a special move with Palutena, SHADIC is there to get the punish. You saw how none of the auto reticle hits actually hit SHADIC, so he was able to climb above it, jump above it, and find something right there. And we've seen him go above the explosive flame, down tilt up air, not going to get anything right there. Maybe the tipper could have been the kill right there. So this is scary hours right here. Not going to be it just yet, not across stage. Good reflex. That's a good option too. Like, just Paulo has everything to kind of just deal with Corrin, but sometimes, you know, you just get hit by that, and that's 2-zip.
And it's rough because, like, Zai isn't sitting in a distance to where he can't get hit by that. He's trying to find a way to, like, keep it, like, close. He's trying to find a way to make sure that he can get these confirms with jab and get in with, like, you know, with fair and bear. But these insta-pins, man, are just so good on Corrin, and it's stopping the advance that that Palutena is trying to do.
Yeah, because the special gameplay, right? Like running away, throwing auto reticle, throwing explosive flames, it doesn't really work because SHADIC can react to those, and as soon as he's above it, then you just get punished. So like you said, you're trying to close the space a lot more, but no time to react when you do have all that less space, right? So,
I agree with trying to beat Pin, but I think he's trying to beat it like too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, but right now, you know, SHADIC, definitely one of those players who, you know, is not does not give up these leads, right? He's one of those like 3-0 as usual, or make the reverse 3-0 comeback. But you know, when he's up 2-zip, he's up 2-zip. He's not one of those players who's going to let this go. So Zai going to have to, you know, do a whole lot right here just to get it going. Teleports, great stuff.
Hey, bro, like, and like, you see that SHADIC is like sitting right here underneath the platforms, and you see like either whether it be left or right, the insta pin is covering both sides. So if you roll in, I'm gonna hit you with a pin. If you stay where you're at on ledge, I'm gonna throw the pin. And if you happen to pause in either of those moments, I'm gonna hit you with that kick. Very, very well done by SHADIC. Option coverage.
Yeah, that's that progressive State Farm, you know, full coverage insurance right there. That's ain't no liability insurance right here if you're SHADIC. He's out here covering every option. He's out here reacting accordingly, and he's out here with a 2-zip lead and has such a good, oh my. Yeah, he's just ready for everything. He's ready for everything.
SHADIC is turning on the top player button, ladies and gentlemen. And
yeah.
2-0 already. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is a statement, right? A statement to be made. Like, I have a date with Mutace right now in winners finals. I'm trying to get this dub over him, and you're in my way, so I have to just do this, right? I mean, this is a photo finish away from just being a 3-stock. SHADIC looking so good and just covering every single escape option Zai wants to go for. The back throw right here, not going to do it just yet. Yep. Unfortunate, but man, this is tough. Yep, good counter, though.
Yeah, falling off with the counter. And Zai is, like I said, just not having a leg to stand on. SHADIC just making sure that he has a sizable lead, because we know it can be easily erased by Palutena in these combos that she has.
Yeah, absolutely. Can definitely, you know, the thing is, though, is I feel like I don't ever see, you know, Palutena like cheese stocks. So that's it's like a tough situation to be in right there. Oh, but gets the backwards part of the pin just to try to create some pressure, just to get him off right here. Gets the down air just to put him in the corner, and you find something falling up there. Yep. Gonna do it, and SHADIC taking it 3-0 over Zai, putting himself in winners finals here of King of Bombs. That last game, such a statement.
Yeah, getting hit with the back hit of that up air, and SHADIC putting on a clinic right there as per usual. I mean, the smart money to win the tournament, definitely SHADIC, but Zai definitely has something to say about that. You know, like you said, Palutena is not necessarily a cheese character. Palutena is a character that, you know, you kind of, there's a flow chart to her. She's very linear. She doesn't necessarily have cheese per se. And cheese is definitely something that you need to win that matchup. But speaking of flowchart, SHADIC kind of played it just like that. And, I mean, SHADIC, like, in winners finals, winners finals against Mudace, what more are you asking for?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the faded matchup that everyone was ready to see. So the fact that we're going to get it just a little bit is actually pretty nice to say the very least. So, but yeah, I mean, the production also has been pretty cool. Just the fact that we've seen like the replay mechanic, I think is actually super dope. So I'm happy to see it. I'm happy that, things have kind of been panning out. Obviously, there's been a hectic start to the day, but we're finally here in the top 8. Some of it being played off stream or being played on the side stream as well at Turnip Cafe as well. So, but this is the main stream. This is where winners finals